Things were so simple when we were younger.
Yeah.
Like, things have changed so much.
So much.
Everything.
And I think some for the good.
Yeah.
But most of it, why?
Yeah.
Like, I don't like it.
Too much. Too fast.
And I think we should talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's do it. Jello, I'm Ash.
And I'm Lynn.
And this is Only If You Can Keep Up. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Your chair's like popping. Can you move?
That's me?
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
The chair's old. This table's came with the house, so who knows how old it is.
Sorry, I move a lot, so you'll hear a lot of popping.
It's okay. We're also in my kitchen. Hi, I'm Ash, and I have a tote of baby chicks in here. So if you hear peep 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 peep, that's my new baby chickens.
It's the chicken kitchen.
It's a chicken kitchen.
Little babies are so cute.
Yes, they are. So they're in a tote in the corner, like with a lid on it. They don't run around like that.
It's her new batch.
Maybe sometimes they run around, but I watch them. Anyway, just if you hear the peeping, it's the chickens. Okay, so we're going to talk about how, you are drawing. You are like an actual artist over there right now.
It's a kite. Talking about things from our past, I guess my subconscious is like,
It wanted a kite?
don't you miss kites?
I mean, you can still buy a kite.
Yeah, I think I have one somewhere.
We're going to talk about like the 90s versus now, like how things are totally different. Things we remember that are so different now. Just go into it because we all miss it.
Yeah.
I know pretty much everyone I know talks about like back in my day,
Yeah.
you know, when it was so much more simpler and calmer and just all of that. So I think we should start with the fact that when we were kids, we're going to probably say that a lot, but when we were kids, we would get on our little bicycles or on our little rollerblades or our
rollerblades.
I think that's about the time the Razor scooters came out too.
Oh, yeah.
Like, because we had a scooter.
I know my younger brother had one.
My younger brother had a scooter too. And we would just go, bye.
Yeah,
Mom would say, have a good day. See you when the streetlights come on.
Right.
No cell phones.
I remember we'd ride, even when I was younger, like,
right. And then
we would ride our bikes to the gas station nearby. We'd just take off and ride.
Exactly.
Yeah,
we had our boundaries. It's like, don't cross that highway, don't cross that street, stay within your square.
And we did. We knew where to go, and we knew where to stay, and we knew when to be home.
You knew.
Yeah.
If you were caught across that boundary, your mama was going to whoop your ass.
And their mom tuition just knew.
They
knew
They'd
when you
home
messed
and be like,
up.
Yeah, you crossed that
you
street.
smell like the other side of the street.
Exactly. You're in trouble. Like,
but really, we did rely more on just like trust and like intuition.
Yeah, and then so like now today, I live in the country, but I just moved here a year ago, so it's not like right now our kids go outside and play with nobody out there with them all the time. Like,
because it's so private out here. It's a different situation than right in town.
Exactly. I have one neighbor, and he's a good dude. So he's got goats, and it's a fun time for the kids.
Yeah.
So but last year when we lived in town, absolutely no fucking way I would let my children go outside and play in the backyard without me out there.
Yeah.
Not a thing.
We have a pretty good sized fenced in backyard, so like that helps, and we're like on an alley, so it's pretty quiet for the most part. We've got good neighbors. We still get a lot of foot traffic, and we are still kind of in town, so it's like I'll let them play in the backyard if I can see them through the big window. But the front
you've got
yard,
that big screen or the big. Oh my gosh, the sliding door. You know, like the big door area. Yeah.
And the fence helps. Like if we didn't have the fence, I would wear it. And they're getting bigger now. But like when they were younger, the front yard is off limits. Like I'm like, unless I'm outside, you're not out there in the front yard because we have so much foot traffic. Right. And that's in a quieter neighborhood compared to some busy parts of town. Yeah. There's no way. If we still lived in the busy part of town, there's no way.
And the thought of letting my kids get on their bike and just go.
Yeah.
Just, I'll see you when the streetlights come on,
A lot of kids don't even know how to ride bikes anymore.
I know, because,
don't have them.
Because why would they? Why would a child ride a bike?
My oldest stopped. She has no desire, which she's almost 16. She has no desire to ride bikes anymore. Now, my two little ones, my youngest is just now getting the hang of his, because he forgot over the winter. And my middle one, I let them ride far enough. It's like a couple blocks to a stop sign where I can still see them.
I'm going to say you're sitting there watching them.
If I can't see them,
exactly.
Nope.
So our
moms... cars will just swerve around. They'll come. The cars are flying. There's stray dogs running everywhere. There's freaking people on stuff.
I'm going to say it. There's people on drugs who
Yes.
should not be walking the streets.
Yes.
That is such a big thing now. And like, I remember when I was younger, my group of friends would go out on our bike. We would meet 10 other people's groups of friends. They would all come, or we'd pass them and be like, hey Johnny, hey Sarah. Right. You know what I mean? If I see children on bicycles, I'm almost like, wow, look at that. Yeah. Like, it's a rare sighting of an elephant that you'll never see in downtown Midwest. Right. Like, it's a rare thing to see a group of children on a bike. Yeah. Like, it is, because nobody, and I understand you don't want your kids to go out on a bicycle anymore because you don't trust them. Yeah. You don't trust, maybe not them, the world.
My kids are good, and I trust them. Exactly. I don't trust the cars that are speeding around the corner. I don't trust
the guy who's shooting up behind the shed. Right. Like, it's such
And I know a lot of times, like, junkies and stuff, I don't know what to call. People who are on things sometimes are so in their own little world, they're probably not going to hurt anybody.
Exactly.
But there are needles all over town. There are things laying around. There's been shootings, and we're not even in a, like,
bad area, really, like, at all.
I mean, I guess it's getting worse, but everywhere is. It's like everywhere you go, you hear stories. It's like, I don't know. I don't remember being scared of stuff when I was little. No. Like, I don't remember being afraid to go out and play.
But then you get into, when we were little, we didn't have social media. Yeah. Let's switch into the social media. So we weren't aware of as much. We weren't aware of all of this stuff. Yeah. And then the drug addiction problem is also 10 times more severe now than it was back when we were kids. So much worse. And even more if you go back into the 80s, the 70s. Like, yes, it was there. Do not get me wrong. But it was mostly like, I'm pretty sure, obviously, I wasn't alive in the 70s, but I think it was more like weed and tripping on acid. It wasn't so much as the big ones, like the ones that are taking over the world right now. And I'm not going to say which ones because it might be different in every area.
Some that are deadly, some that if you just touch sometimes you can get. Mm-hmm.
So, but we didn't have the social media to know that, oh my God, there was a school shooting in this state. Right. Oh my God, now next week there was one
shooter
here.
Drills.
Exactly. Like, oh my God, active shooter drills. My kids.
That is not something I ever remember having to do.
Our school calls it a code red. That's what they call it. And when they come home after those drills, they are like not okay. Yeah. Like, seriously,
it's traumatizing.
Not okay.
I mean, I know they need to be prepared because that shit does happen.
It's
but at the same time,
it's
like, they shouldn't have to worry about this all the time. Like, it's not okay that life is like this now. It's just not.
And
I know there's always been stuff like that. Like, there's always been mentally ill. There's always been terrible things that happen. But, like, I don't remember.
It's so publicized
even thinking about that stuff when I was little.
There's so much because it started off with Facebook. People talked about it on MySpace and Facebook. Yeah. Well, then it got into Twitter and Instagram, and now it's on TikTok. Like,
like, everything is shared now. Everything is on there, so we're aware of everything. So then that comes down to even just like people don't get together as often. No, they don't visit. They don't get together on the weekends as much. Like family get-together, stuff like that, because we see everything. We see everything already. Mm-hmm. There's nothing to catch up about. Like,
some colleges now require you to take a socialization class in order to graduate with any kind of degree.
Well, that's a good idea.
Because this generation of kids, it's Gen Z.
Gen Z, yeah.
These younger kids who are in college now, graduating college, early 20s down to teens, whatever. Yeah. They don't know how to socialize. Yeah. They do not know how to walk up to a person and say, "Excuse me, sir, what time is it?" Yep. They can't do that. Or, "Excuse me, ma'am," whatever you're comfortable with. I'm just saying, like, they don't know how to do stuff like that. They don't know how to people. Yep. I mean, I don't like to people, but I know how.
Because we're in the world now of everything's delivered. Everything's ordered from Amazon or a grocery delivery.
And we talk to our friends on Snapchat. Yeah,
everything's digital. They hardly get together in person anymore.
It also makes me so fucking sad that my kids, well, I mean, I guess it's generational because I'm sure my mom's sad I didn't grow up the way she did. Yeah. But, like, sitting on that cordless or corded phone.
I remember our kitchen phone and the stringing that cord out.
Yeah, and your brother picks up the line and makes a fart sound and says, "Screw you," and shuts the line off, and you're talking to that boy you've had the crush on forever. You're like, oh my God, the embarrassment, but the thrill of that. Yes. They will never experience stuff like that. That's the thing. A lot of the
thrill and excitement is gone now. Like, from little things, just like film cameras, waiting to get those disposable cameras developed. Like, and now
at the
everything's
time
right
when
there.
we had to wait, we're like, I want those pictures. I need those pictures. But now it's like, I miss the wait. Yeah. I miss waiting. Right? Which you can technically still get a camera and do it. But
it's not the norm
anymore.
Your
phone is so much more convenient.
And some of those, like, goofy, candid ones where, you know, they're supernatural, candid, nobody's paying attention. Those are the best ones. Exactly. Like, the best family photos. And
it's not, smile.
Everything's posed now.
Yeah, and my daughter gets, my oldest, so she's like, I don't want smiling photos. Take pictures of me spinning and being silly and myself, and those are the best ones.
Yes.
She's got the biggest smiles on her face.
Everything is
They're
so
not forced.
fake and forced now. Everything.
Yes,
I mean, you're seeing everybody's highlights, you're not seeing the real, so, like, it makes people not want to be in person contact anymore. And just, like, talking, like my oldest, she's very, like, pretty antisocial, but she has her friends, and, like, she can sit and talk to them all on the phone. Like, well, not even, I mean, she does sometimes. I hear her in there laughing and stuff, and she has one that she'll hang out with, but like, they can all just get in a group chat or get in like, they don't have to get together now.
So, like, I remember as a kid, you'd be on the phone with Sally, and Billy would beep in, and you do a 3-way call, right? And then Sally and Billy show up at your house, and you have a great time, and you go out on your bikes and come back. Then the next day, here comes Jennifer and I can't think of another girl's name.
Ashley, Sarah, Rachel, all the
they,
ones from our
they come. And it's like every day you have a new set of friends at your house or at Sarah's house or at Rachel's house or at Billy's house. And you go to people's houses and you have a grand old time. Yeah. Now, it took me a really long time to understand, like, with my oldest and now my other two. Kids come over, don't get me wrong, but it's always like the same one or two. Yeah. It's not like every kid in the class doesn't filter through your home. Yeah. Like, I'm pretty sure when I was in grade school, every child in my grade school class was in my house at least 10 times a summer.
And we'd have big birthday sleepovers, or at least I did. My brothers weren't as social as I was.
Like 10 girls over. Yeah.
It had everybody over, and then I'd take turns. Parties. Like, one weekend I'd have this friend, one weekend I'd have that friend.
And now slumber parties are like omit. Yeah. Like, we'll have them every now and then, but
my middle one does. She's a lot more social than...
But also, like, I don't trust you. Yeah. I don't trust where my kid's going unless it's someone that I know or my husband usually knows.
Because I'm like, they can all come here. That's fine.
Right. And what I usually do is get, like, your kids and, like, my nieces and nephews and, like, get, like, a family good group. So it's still a bunch of kids, but it's all kids we know and love. And don't get me wrong, I love all children, but I understand why one of my daughter's friends can't come over. They don't know me. Right. Just like I wouldn't let my daughter go over there. I'm not saying they're bad people, but I also see too many bullshit where Uncle Johnny comes over and you know what I mean, or something happens.
Horror stories,
or maybe they don't watch their kids like they should,
and it does help once they get to a certain age, like when they can check in with you with their phones and stuff. But like, like my little one, he's just now starting to like have buddies that he's asking to go. Can they come over here? Can I go over there? I'm like, if I meet their parents first, right? But like, if I don't know their parents, I'm not just going to drop you up in some random house. I can't do it. They can come here anytime. I
did it with my oldest in kindergarten. She got invited to her first slumber party, and it was this girl, and they were like such good friends. And the mom came to me and was like, "Hey," and I went to the birthday party before, and I sat in the living room and watched like the.
But you talked to the mom first. Yes. It wasn't like,
and I was there for I'm going to say maybe 45 minutes to an hour. Like, I witnessed the cake and the kids running and everything until I felt comfortable enough to leave my 6-year-old or 5-year-old there. And now they're still friends, you know what I mean? And she's been over there a bunch.
And maybe because we are overthinkers and we're probably more careful than a lot. Because I know there are still plenty of parents who drop their kids. I've had birthday parties for my kids where parents just drop their kids. And if they're okay with that and they trust their kid, that's fine. Awesome. But I don't. Most of the time I'm like, you don't even know me. How can you trust that I'm going to...
It's not that I don't trust the kid. It's I don't trust the people, maybe not necessarily even in the party, the people around the party. Yeah. I don't trust people. That's why I don't like people. So I love humans, but I don't like people. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm the same way.
I love humans. Like, humans do amazing things on this planet, but I don't like people. Yes. People and humans are literally the exact same thing, but
I know what you mean.
You get what I'm saying.
I do.
Right?
I know what you mean.
I love them, but I hate them, I guess.
I just don't remember worrying about stuff the way we do.
Everything was so fucking simple. It was. And granted, we weren't adults then, but still, just like, everything was simple.
And it's not just we have to be careful with our actions now. We have to be careful with what we say. And I am fully 100% about like being kind and saying things that don't hurt people's feelings for no reason. But it's like nowadays every single thing is going to offend someone in some way. And like,
exactly.
I don't know. It makes you not want to talk anymore. It makes you not want to speak up. It makes you not want to share your opinions. Like, because whether it's Facebook or...
Before we started our podcast, we had a big, long conversation about how, like, it doesn't matter what we say at some point, we are going to offend somebody.
Probably in every episode
and it's not,
at some
we
point.
Don't try to. We don't want to. This is just our genuine lives and how we feel. Yeah. Like, it's how we live. We try to keep up with everything that's new and different, and we can't say this and we can't do that. But it's unrealistic at some point. You cannot keep up with everything. We're also 36-year-old moms who have lives who can't... One of my cats is trying to get in the tote to eat the chickens, and she cannot get in the tote. There are 2 layers of wire, but she thinks she can, and so they're all having a good time over there.
But the way things were so easy. I remember going to the grocery store with my mom and just checking out, and the store would bag it up for you.
Even like being like, hey, can I get this pack of gum? Or hey, can I get this candy bar? And Mom says yes because it was 25 fucking cents.
Right. Not only was it cheaper, but it was easier and quicker. Yeah. Like, well, there were employees. Now nowhere has employees anymore. Everybody's so short-staffed, and now we're, not only do we have to ring it up ourselves, we have to bag it ourselves. Now, like...
Figure out where to put it once it's bagged up when you have more than 10 items in your cart. It's such
shopping isn't even the same anymore. Like, everything is just so different.
Like I said, like, we could get the candy bar. We could get the pack of gum because it was so cheap.
It was affordable.
My kids are like, can I have
$1.79 for a candy bar?
$1.79 my ass. My kids are like, can I have a Kit Kat bar? And it's $39.99 for one Kit Kat bar. No, seriously. The other day, the Kit Kat bar was like $4.99 for a fucking Kit Kat bar.
Oh, my gosh.
A Kit Kat bar at a gas station.
Wow.
$5 for 4 crispy wafers.
That is
You've got to be fucking shitting me. That is insane.
Gas station stuff's so high.
Oh my God, it is.
But I remember when I was younger, like, we'd ride our bikes to the gas station. And things were higher there, but they weren't so high that we couldn't scrape up.
They were higher there on the level of it was 26 cents and not 25
like a
cents
pack of
from the grocery store. Exactly.
Yeah.
It was literally like pennies higher, not $10 higher.
Exactly.
Like, you could actually dig the money out of the couch and go get yourself a whole meal at the gas station, and you'd be golden.
And I remember just being able to do so many more things, not only because, well, we had more to do. Like, our town, we used to have a public pool. We used to have a bowling alley. We used to have a movie theater. Now we don't.
We have
COVID closed a lot of things, I'm sure, for a lot of towns. But now we have nothing. So the kids have nowhere to go.
Nothing.
I spent all my summer days at the public pool. Mom would just drop me off. She knew I wasn't going to leave that fence. I wasn't going to come out of there until she picked me up. And if I needed it, I'd go inside and use the landline to call her. Mm-hmm. But otherwise, like, she could just drop me off at the movies and know that.
Do you know what a lot of kids do now? Like, teenagers? They walk around Walmart. I'm serious. Like, we're going to go to Walmart and walk around. Because we have nothing. Yeah. And I mean, I'm glad that's what they do instead of the latter, because, oh my gosh, like.
Yeah. And even if we had it, you can't afford to do it.
Oh, exactly.
Like, maybe you could pick one thing now and then, but it's like, good grief.
We have a town distance, but not too. And they have a roller rink and they have a bowling alley.
Yeah. The
roller rink for like 2 hours of skating, I think, was $18 for one child.
Oh, wow.
For 2 hours of skating. $18.
That's crazy.
And the bowling alley is like $5 a game per person. That does not include the ball rental and the shoe rental. That's per game.
Jeez.
So what do you play a game in? Like 20, 30 minutes, depending on how many people. So it's like almost $20 just for me alone.
That's crazy.
Let alone my whole freaking family.
I don't remember.
And I think age was different too. Like, age was cheaper and stuff like that.
I bowled on a league when I was younger, like high school especially. Like, that was our place. We'd hang out. Like, I loved it. And I don't ever remember having to worry about paint, which I was just working a high school job. But, like, I don't ever remember having to worry about the money.
Because it was 75 cents to go play. Like, bowling used to be such a fun outlet when we were kids. Like, we went bowling all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Like mom or dad and the kids usually. Mom, I don't remember. Yeah, I think we bowled a few times with my mom too. So like, but still, it was cheap and fun and easy, and you could get dinner there, get a pizza, and go. Now they have nothing. Yep. They have nothing. We have a giant parking lot they like to sit at, which I mean we kind of did that too. But after we bowled or after we went to the movies,
right?
No, they just kind of sit there.
Oh, it's sad.
It's very, very sad.
And everything's digital, so like I guess they don't really feel the need to be out doing stuff as much. But it's like the kids are, when they become adults, they're not going to know how to. Will there even be jobs available for them to work like in person because everything's being eradicated? Like
I think that this generation coming to like graduating high school soon and young 20s and that kind of stuff. I honestly think there is one thing that's really awesome about it is they're realizing they don't need to work a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
They can go enjoy their life.
Right.
They can go travel. True. They can see the fucking world. And I love that.
Yeah. But where's the money going to come from?
That's the thing. I don't know. But still, like just knowing.
But I do like that, like, it doesn't have to be the traditional 9 to 5. Like if you want to work several. And a lot of people do a lot of online stuff to make their money, or they teach online, or they do this online to make their money. Yeah. I think online is an amazing thing. It is.
But I also everything is easier because of technology. Yeah. If we were to simply take technology away, and I'm not saying we can't have the internet. I'm just saying take the internet off of our phones. Yeah. Take the internet, and when I mean social media, everything off of our phones. We can still have the phones. Right. Cell phones are fine.
For basic needs, yeah.
Take it off, like have maybe one computer in your home to do what you need to do because technology is fine. Take the internet away, and oh my God, the world would change.
Oh, I know.
Like, maybe we would all go outside more. Maybe these kids would speak to people. Right. Maybe we would speak to people. Yeah. Probably not. But, you know, it's a possibility. Right? Like, I think the internet has brought so many things that are amazing. Technology in general, social media in general. But it's also killing us all. Yeah. It is.
I just think a lot of the anticipation and excitement is gone in life. Yeah. And that's why so many kids are depressed. So many adults are depressed. I mean, just think of like things like the snail mail, which I know you can still mail things. I do. I send orders out. Obviously, we still use the mail, Amazon, whatever. But traditional mail, like I used to write letters to my grandparents in another town. My friends at different schools, even though they were 2 miles away, I'd write them letters and send them in the mail. I had a pen pal
in Europe.
Yeah, see? Yeah. I mean, kids don't, I mean, some maybe do, but it's not a regular thing to still, and like the anticipation of, oh, I know they're going to write me back. It might be a week before I get it, but I can wait.
10 to 14 days at this point, but still.
But it's like that kind of stuff is gone because now it's just a quick messenger or a quick text and it's instant, and then if you don't reply right away, that friend's mad at you or they leave you on red because they get busy, and it's like
listen, the only person I reply to right away instantly is always my husband, just because I know if I don't, he'll be worried about me because I'm here alone on a farm. I could have fallen outside, you know what I mean? So he is literally the only human on this planet I reply to instantly. I don't even reply to you instantly sometimes. My mom, my dad, I don't either. It doesn't matter. Like
unless it's an emergency, it's not.
Right. Like, and now this is so sad, but now if I get a phone call, like if you call me, something's fucking wrong. Right? Like the other day you butt dialed me or whatever, you just hit the button and I'm like, oh no. And it was late. It was like 11:30 and I'm like, oh my God, is everything okay? Like, or maybe it was, and I'm like, I'm waiting for you to say oopsie, and you did it forever. And
it took me like 3 minutes.
Should I call her back?
I think I was sending you a voice clip when I hit it, and I was like, oops. And then I sent that, and I was like, and then I typed oopsie.
I was so worried
because I knew, I was like, I'm going to set off a panic. Yes. Because same thing with you.
We don't call.
Exactly.
We just voice clip or we text. Like, we don't call because calling is weird at this point.
Because now calling equals urgent in our mind. Like,
but we used to talk on the phone every night for 4 or 5 hours.
Just even when our oldest were little.
The kids would, the girls would go to bed.
But it was before smartphones. Yes, I still had my computer. I'd sit down and do Facebook or whatever. But because I think I got my Facebook in 2009.
I have no idea. So I was a late bloomer to Facebook. Just like I was too. I was a late bloomer to TikTok.
I think my mom even had Facebook before I did.
I had a MySpace, and that was the prettiest MySpace you'll ever see. But Facebook, in my head, it was for college students. Because that's what it was set up to be in the beginning.
I remember that. When I remember...
So I didn't get it until years later. I was late to the Facebook.
Yeah, I'm thinking, because I know my mom, I think my mom's the one who got me to get on there, because I was like,
that's kind of crazy.
I don't think I can do Facebook.
Are you okay?
Like, my eyes are bothering me. I don't know. My dry eyes have been really bad.
Oh, you're just like squinting.
And I've left my eye drops at home.
Something else I want to talk about, vacations.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. We didn't take a lot
of vacations. We took a lot of vacations. We took a lot of like boating trips, and we would go to a lake a couple states over, but we'd go to the lake and boat all weekend, and we would go camping, or we would go to Holiday World in Indiana, or we would...
I've never been to...
You've never been to Holiday World? Or like an amusement park. Like there's several of them around, and we would do all of these fun things, and it was a great fun time.
Yeah.
Okay. We simply went to a zoo last year. Just a zoo.
Yeah.
It was so fucking crowded.
Yeah.
We probably saw 10 animals out of the entire zoo because so many people are bunched up against it to see everything.
Wow.
And I think, I don't understand it. Like, I'm assuming there is more of an amount of people, but now everything's so much more expensive. So why are so many people...
Maybe because it is one of the less expensive things to do. And people...
But it's not just that. I saw a TikTok like last night, and it was this man showing Disney World. He was walking the streets of Disney World, and when I say he was walking, picture a snail just cruising along. Ugh. He was like shuffling, and he can't even hold his hands in front of him because there's another person in front. He's like holding the phone, spinning around, and he could touch 10 people around him.
My claustrophobia
That is how fucking packed Disney World was,
I have
or
no
Disneyland.
desire.
I don't remember.
No desire.
Why? Like, I understand we all want to take vacations. I totally get that. But why now are they so much more crowded than back then?
I feel like the last couple years it's because COVID made people want to get out so badly.
COVID was 4 years ago. We can't blame COVID anymore. I understand
right,
like the year after.
People are still like feeling like they were trapped and like they have to rebel. Like we have to get out and do all the things.
4 years later. I
feel like some people are. Because it's still so... I don't know.
I feel like right away after 2021, 2022, yes, everyone was like, let's take all the vacations. Yeah. And I get that. But now, 4 years later.
It's still going on, technically.
But then 4
nursing
years
homes
later
are still overrun. So it's like, it's still in their minds, I think.
Yeah. We're all broke, though. So how are you affording and taking your family 5 to Disney World? What do you do, sir?
A lot of people put them on payment arrangements.
Yeah, that's true.
I've talked to people who actually skip their bills for a month because I get wanting a trip and like it being important and you like I gotta live my life. I get that. Right. But my thing is like that's not what I would spend. But to each his own. Yeah. That crowd,
my
there's
whole
no
question,
way.
though, is like what's the difference from then and now?
Right.
Because like we went to all the places as kids and it was never packed. It was never overrun. We went to Florida. We went to Chicago. We went to all these crazy places.
Maybe there was more to do and things were like not as expensive, so people spread out more and did more things.
I kind of chalk it up to like there's not very many more little things to do. Yeah. There's no more. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Like we said, there's a bowling alley 2, 3, 4 towns away. There is this far away, but it's not immediate.
So people want to do those big things.
Don't go all the time. Yeah. So we just go all out. Let's go all the way to Florida or Texas or California or you know what I mean? Big places, big states, Universal Studios. Yeah. All the big places.
I think we took growing up, which probably not typical, but I think I remember taking 2 trips.
My bird just got really loud. Yeah. They're so cute.
They're so cute. I think we took 2 trips, and one I was little and can't really remember, and the other our car broke down, so we had to come back. So like we didn't really, and we do stuff, but we didn't really take trips, so I don't really have much to compare to. But I know that
we did a lot of camping and boating, and when I say boating, we would like camp and then go boating. Like so, it was still camping. We did Florida one time. I was in 5th grade when we went to Florida. Only time I've ever been to Florida my entire life. And then we did Chicago once. And that's it. Like there was no... Yeah, we'd go to the amusement park or we'd go to Holiday World because that's a big one. But that was just a few times. Like my kids have now bit my mom takes my kids to Holiday World a lot. They haven't since COVID because of the crowds because I don't want it. But like they took them like every year, my mom and stepdad. So they've been to Holiday World more times than I have. I mean, we have quite a drive, but still, like, they've been quite a bit. But those were pretty
I know there's lots of stuff to do within just a few hours of us, but it's like, a lot of the big ones I've never done, and it's mostly, well, my parents are like, they were very involved, and we did plenty of stuff as a family, but it was like smaller stuff. Like, it wasn't, and I remember our weekends were like kind of family weekends. Like, my grandparents had like a camper, and they'd go out like in the campsites, and we'd go hang out there when I was real little. And then like we'd, I remember my dad taking us to the park a lot and stuff like that. Like we did stuff. We just didn't, they worked opposite shifts. They were busy, and we just kind of did more home-based. We did take a couple small trips, but like, I don't know. But they're like me, like how I am as an adult, and like the big, like crazy, like tourist type stuff does not interest me.
But it was never packed.
Like, yeah.
It was never big. Like, and I even went as like teenagers, you know.
Yeah. I went as a
excuse me.
I went as a teenager. I mean, with like school trips and stuff to several things.
Nothing was ever super
but I never
packed
went
like
back.
that.
Like the big things, like say Six Flags or like a big, I never went back. I had no desire. It's like I just don't like the crowds. I don't.
But they weren't big crowds. Like my point is,
I remember standing in line for rides forever though. So I don't know. Maybe we're just realizing it more now.
Maybe, I don't know. But the thing at Disney World, I couldn't. Like
no way. Dude.
I've never been in a crowd like that. Yeah, you stayed in line to go on a roller coaster.
That makes me like feel physically sick to think about.
It really does. Something else you said about your grandparents. We used to go to Grandma's house.
Yeah.
And eat dinner
every
all the
weekend,
time.
right?
Yeah. We did. If it wasn't every other, once a month, it doesn't matter. But there was family time in there.
And like everyone would come. It wouldn't just be
whole fucking family.
And now it's like some of that family I haven't seen in over a year or 2 years.
Some of them I don't even know. Like I couldn't even. Like I could tell you their names. Yeah. I don't know what town they live in. I don't know where. Yeah. I know nothing about them.
And it's not that anyone's guilty or it's anyone's fault. It's that things are just so different now. Yeah. One, I don't have any grandparents left. But two, it's like now. I mean, we still, like, my brothers and I will go over and see my parents at the same time. Like, we still get together. But, like, a lot of people don't. Like, a lot of people don't spend quality time together anymore. Like, I do still enjoy just going to my mom's, taking my kids to see grandma and grandpa, just hanging out for hours. Right. But, like, it's not common anymore to just sit and visit and hang out.
No. You can do that with and it's audio clips
or and now it's awkward because everyone is on their phone. Everyone's on their phone all the time, 24/7. You look around.
I make it a point. Like I'm the bitch. I'm like, let's put those away, please. Right? We're gonna enjoy some family time.
Like my kids get mad when we go out to eat because I'm like, leave tablets and phones, stay in the car, and they're like, why? Everybody else is on. And you look around, all the other kids are on theirs, and I'm that one that's like, nope, sorry, you need to learn how to sit still.
If like. I'm not going to lie, if my kids are like, because they both have ADHD, and if they're on it and their medicine's worn off, I will hand a phone over because I need to breathe for a minute.
Most people do. That's a normal thing to do.
But no, normally I'm like, no phones. Let's play a game with this cute thing they gave you. You know, like the TikTok.
Like Cracker Barrel and stuff. Places like that have little, That's what I... which we don't eat out a lot anymore.
No, because we can't fucking afford it.
Right?
Another thing, eating. Things don't taste the fucking same.
Yeah,
Okay, so listen. I recently, like, I don't know if it was last year or the year before, Dunkaroos came back around.
Oh, yeah.
They became popular again. When I was a kid, that was my fucking snack, dude. My favorite snack. It was a little bitty wafer cracker, and you dipped it in that perfect tasting icing with those little bursts. Dude, favorite. I was a fat kid, okay? Like, I was a bigger girl. So, let me tell you, favorite snack was Dunkaroos.
Oh my gosh.
Not that long ago, they started coming around here again, just in the little pre-packaged containers. My husband bought me some because he knew. I was so excited. They're fucking disgusting.
Probably just loaded with chemicals now.
The crackers have no flavors, and the icing is like I just scooped it out of a container. That was a different kind of icing that we had back then. I would love to find a box of Dunkaroos from the 90s and turn that bitch around to one today. I've looked for a box and I haven't looked hard on the interwebs.
I guarantee the ingredients are different.
Everything tastes so like
either that or they're just old ones.
I guarantee you it's the chemicals.
The old ones, they just put them in new packaging, so they just taste like cardboard now.
No, because you would still taste those bursts of But there's other foods like that. Like even a can of fucking SpaghettiOs. My kids love SpaghettiOs. And
I've noticed like Pringles. Pringles, I used to love them. They taste like total grease.
Are you ready for your fun fact of the day? Maybe. Pringles is the only chip on the market that is not a fucking potato. It is made of chemicalized powder.
Ew, well that explains
There's your fun fact of the fucking day. But yeah, Pringles don't taste the same. It does not. And like, it's almost like...
I thought it was just me and COVID because my taste changed so much.
You have that... Okay, I do it with smells. I will be like outside walking through my yard and I will smell a daffodil just whoosh and I'll smell it and I'll be like, oh my God, it reminds me of my grandma's house.
Yeah.
It's like that with food.
The nostalgia,
Exactly. It's that old feeling you get when you eat certain foods.
Yeah.
And it's gone. Like, everything is so fucking chemicalized now. And they have so much more of it. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Even soda. Like, a Coca-Cola does not taste like what a Coca-Cola did in the 90s. Yeah. It does not. It does not. And I know they have to alter and change things. I get it. But, like...
I thought it was just my taste. But my mom said she has too. Like, we were just talking about this yesterday. Things. Like, there's nowhere anymore that I, like, look forward to eating anymore.
No.
Like,
not at all.
Hardly anywhere.
Even, like, if you go to, like, a restaurant and get a steak, it's not good.
Yeah, and it's always disappointing. Maybe it's just the service, but I've tried other towns and other restaurants, and, like, 9 times out of 10, I'm disappointed. I feel like I wasted my money. It tastes like crap, or my stomach's upset afterwards. Like, maybe just because I'm getting older, but I just don't... I don't enjoy eating. I used to love to eat out and try new restaurants and try new foods. And now and even the stuff that I used to enjoy cooking isn't as enjoyable.
See, I still have some foods I cook that I still enjoy. Like, I made a good spaghetti dinner the other night. Yeah. Oh my God, it was so good.
My husband did do a bomb grill out the other night. He grilled some good grilling. And I've got a few that I still, like, I love my chicken fajitas. Like, there's certain things, but there is not much that I truly enjoy eating anymore. Maybe that's why I've lost 50 pounds.
Another thing is, things are smaller now, but I have to pay more for it.
Right?
Like, so much fucking smaller. Yeah. Like, even just, like, a ding-dong. The size of that ding-dong used to be grapefruit. Yeah. Now we're down to, like, golf ball. Maybe a little bigger. But then I paid
for paying more.
And then in the box, there's only 4 ding-dongs. This is not right with ding-dongs. That's just the first thing that came to mind. I think you get 6 or 8. There's 4 ding-dongs in this box. I got a better one. Those fucking mini muffins. There used to be 6 in a bag. Now there's 4 or 5 in a bag. And you used to get 10 bags in a box because my daughter's been obsessed with these since birth. My kids love those, yeah. Now you get 4 or 5 bags in a box. But I am paying $2 or $3 more for this box than what I did when there was 10 and 6.
A lot of stuff I used to get, and I'm like, okay, everybody can have 1 or 2. Now you can't even get the whole family.
No, not everyone can even have one.
Like, oh, well, I guess I have to skip because there's only 4 in here.
Exactly.
Like,
it's ridiculous.
Not fair. So they make you buy that second box.
Exactly.
Oh, I don't know, man. It is really disappointing.
It is.
And I don't know what's going to happen to make it get better, or if it will. I don't know.
Everything used to have a better quality, quantity, everything in the 90s, early 2000s even. We can go, I mean...
I feel like we grew up at a prime, just like a really good time. Like, things were just really good. But then again,
some people will say we grew up at a horrible time because we had so many catastrophes happen and 9/11 and all the bad stuff happened. So, but then our parents probably think they grew up at the best time. Like, something I'm worried about, okay, is my kids' generation when they're adults and they have children. How's that going to be?
Right.
But then I'm sure... Because I completely understand that every generation grew up a different way.
Yeah.
Our parents grew up different. Our grandparents are the toughest motherfuckers you're ever going to meet because they grew up with a belt on their ass. Which is, I'm not saying that's okay.
My parents, well, yeah.
I'm not saying that's okay. That was their norm. Yeah. Belt on the ass. And then you have our parents who didn't want to be like their parents and beat their kids. Yeah. So they treated us like these fragile little delicate flowers. And now all of us fucking millennials have fucking anxiety and social problems because we never got any kind of argue.
Yeah, like, I don't know. My parents never beat me or nothing. No. I'm just saying. I feel like they definitely instilled.
Your parents were a lot firmer on you than you are on your children.
Oh, yes.
My parents were a lot firmer on me than I am on my children, and so on and so forth.
Right.
My parents were firm.
More gentle.
We're gentle parents. Even if you say you don't gentle parent, you're still a gentle parent. Yeah. You're more gentle than your grandparent was. And at what point do we stop? Because at some point, I'm sorry, this is horrible, but everyone's a wuss.
Right,
I'm a wuss. If somebody comes up to me with any kind of confrontation, I'm going to fucking bawl my eyes out.
Exactly. We can't handle
anything anymore because we took the firmness out. And I'm not saying you had to be beat. I'm not saying you had to be mentally screamed at. But, like, just knowing that you've done something wrong, I feel like if you actually did something wrong, if you walked up as a kid and punched me in the face, you need talked to.
Right.
Don't ever do that fucking again. Like,
right. There's a difference in, like, crazy punishment and just, like, repercussions and understanding what you did. But now what we would
do, like, if I walked up and punched you in the face, my mom would walk up to me and be like, sweetheart, you know we don't do that now, do we? I wouldn't.
Right.
I'd take my kid around the back of the tree.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Like, Exactly. But that's where we are. So at what point, how are our children going to be to their kids?
Right. It's going to just get so gentle that everyone's going to be so sensitive.
Nobody's going to know we're going to have to lock each other in rooms because you don't want
Because now with...
I could keep going.
I mean, there's a lot of things I don't want to talk too much about, but the way things are so sensitive and so extra right now, you worry even about yelling at your kid too much and you're going to cause trauma and you're going to cause these issues and I can't get onto my kid without worrying about if I'm going to screw up their mental health and make them want to hurt themselves or something. Because
at this point, it does not matter what I do to my children.
Yeah.
They are going to have therapy because of something I said or did completely unintentionally.
Yeah.
It does. I could have looked at one of them wrong in that moment. I should have smiled.
Right.
They need therapy. And that is insane to me.
Yeah, it's like our whole wiring is so messed up now.
It is. The entire everybody. And I don't want my children to need therapy because of me. I try to not.
Right.
But I know I have ADHD, so I know there are certain things. Yeah. So it's just like, which one's it going to be?
And my whole thing is now, like, yes, I mess up. Yes, I yell. Yes, I say the things I don't mean. But I always come back around and like, listen, I'm a human, okay?
Exactly.
I have feelings just like you do. I didn't mean to say that, and I'm sorry. Let's talk about it. That's all we can do. Like, really, because we are human, and we can't be perfect. They see us being perfect. They're not going to understand.
But then wait, doing that right there is going to cause one of your kids to need therapy because you went back and gave them the repercussion they didn't need. They needed you to be firm. That's my point. It doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter. You can be the most sweetest, gentle parent ever.
And all the tips and all the advice, it all changes. You know, it changes so much that one day you're doing the right thing, the next day you're not doing the right thing. It's like, at what point do we just get to parent and go with our gut and just see how things turn out?
I parent and go with my gut. Don't get me wrong. I probably don't do what I should all the time, but like...
I feel like technology and media and all that plays into it so much that it just makes it impossible. I feel like my kids, if they didn't have that constant flow of stuff coming at them, which we do pretty well at managing it, but if they didn't have all that coming at them, they wouldn't be aware.
It doesn't matter if you manage it right now. By the time like they hit a certain age, it's no longer your choice.
Exactly.
When that kid turns 18 and moves out,
you can't shelter them too much either.
Even when your kids turn 18, you can't say, "Give me your phone."
Right.
Because they're paying for that phone.
And then they're going to see it all, so it doesn't matter.
Phone. So it doesn't matter what you do right now. Because they're going to do whatever the hell they want. And with the way technology is, all of our kids are going to be walking around with fucking Apple glasses on and earmuffs on their ears. And they're going to be swiping in the air like some psychopaths. Because that's what it's going to come to. And then there's nothing you or I can do about it. Yeah. And then they're going to need therapy for whatever we said to them when they were 4.
Right.
We're so fucked.
It worries me. It worries me so much.
This whole episode's about how fucked we are. Like, I'm sorry, but it totally is.
But yeah, I don't know. Bring back the mixtapes. Bring back the
a mixtape
bowling alley. Bring back rollerblades. I don't know. Like, I mean, yeah, we can bring it all back, but it's not going to make a difference because society's too different now.
Bring back not canceling people because they said hello instead of goodbye, or however they said it. Bring back...
And I know I sound like a boomer. Okay, like, what happened to free speech? Like, why are we allowed... Like, we're allowed to speak our mind. We're all human,
have more free speech now than we've ever had in our entire existence. I'm sorry, but we do. Like, what do you mean by free speech? I'm very confused.
Like, if you say the wrong thing, boom, you're done. Like, everybody hates you. Everybody's attacking you. You're canceled. Mm-hmm. Like, especially for famous people. But, like, I can't go out and, like, if I say the wrong thing to somebody...
I mean, if you
I'm a nice person. I
don't know if you've ever seen scrolling through that TikTok, somebody's like apologizing, like, I know I don't need to say this, but I am so sorry I said this.
Right.
Whenever I meant to say that. Like, you are apologizing because they got hate crimed.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm at free speech, like, we can all talk and say whatever we want. Yeah, you're going to get canceled for it, but there's more outlets to talk now, is what I meant. Like, yes, you're going to get canceled if you say the wrong thing.
There's more ways to share things now.
Why can't we just scroll on by?
Right, exactly.
Why can't we, you know what, I don't like what you're saying. Next. Yeah. End of story. Like, there's no more. I hear
so many things like, kids nowadays or younger people are like, we don't do that. We don't listen to that anymore because of this reason. Right. We don't do that because they said this or they did that. And I'm like, okay, everybody's human and everybody says things.
Exactly.
So like I feel like I'm a very tolerant, loving, accepting, open-minded person.
Another thing,
I guess I say stupid shit.
I'm probably going to get hate crime for this, but I don't understand. Okay, like, I don't know how to put this. So say a famous actor says something that isn't right. and we no longer like this actor and we're boycotting everything this actor did. Right. Okay. Well, that actor made brilliant fucking movies.
Right.
So we're not going to watch those movies.
Right.
Like, are you serious? That movie has absolutely fucking nothing to do with that man or woman said.
Exactly.
Hate the man or woman, cool.
Right.
But don't not watch or do their stuff. I guess because it gives them money because you watch, and I understand that. But
I get it to a certain extent.
I don't.
But at the same point, I understand their feelings. But it doesn't make sense because at some point, where do you draw the line? Then everything's canceled. Because everybody says things.
And everybody has an opinion. It just literally depends on what picks up and what doesn't.
Yeah.
Like if I say Mountain Dew is too green for me, now I have a Mountain Dew in front of me.
Yeah.
Too green now, but I'm nobody. Yeah. So nobody hears that. Why's it gotta be green?
Is that offensive
Okay, but then you say Mountain Dew is too green now, and you have a very, 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 very successful podcast, and you go and see all the people and celebrities and everything. Guess what? Everybody in the world now hates Mountain Dew because you said it's too green.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
It all just depends on what catches what, and I don't know.
There's no rhyme or reason to any
life is just exhausting. It really is now.
It is. Let's go. Let's call up Elon or some rich man with technology things and get a helmet to put on our heads and go back to the 90s and 2000s. That'd be so cool. Okay, so let's wrap it up.
All right.
Let's wrap up the rappy rap.
Wrap it up like a burrito.
I'm canceling you for saying that because burritos are Mexican.
Sorry to anybody who...
Anyway.
And that's another thing. I feel like I'm constantly apologizing. Anyone who listens to us by now, you know that we're not ever trying to hurt anyone's feelings. But we also constantly
apologize, which we shouldn't fucking have to.
I'm done apologizing, okay?
No, you're not. You'll do it on the next episode. I guarantee it, and so will I. we have... It's like part of our culture now. We have to apologize. Like, I'm serious. Like, even if I'm at a checkout and I, like, say thank you too loud, I'm like, oh my God, I didn't mean to be loud.
Didn't mean to scream, sorry.
It was because I was in my brain and you spoke and I knew I needed to make words. So it just came out very aggressive. Yeah. Anyway, if you'd like to get a hold of us, you can do that at onlyifyoucankeepup@gmail.com. Thanks for listening.
Bye. Why do I do that?